What is up YouTube, and today we're going to be talking about Frida. It's been about a week since she's actually released almost, and we're just going to be discussing about how she currently is in the meta for PvP and if I think she is a must-have unit. Now she is a limited unit, same with her artifact, it is a limited artifact, so just by that metric you probably do want to go for her. But keep in mind, because we do have summer ending soon and fall is usually a collaboration season, you might want to hold off, right? We do have the Epic 7 anniversary coming up, and usually right after that we do have a collaboration that happens, whether it be a rerun or a new one. So if you guys are hurting on bookmarks, you might want to skip on her, but the thing is we do have a lot of time still. So let's actually talk about her very quickly though. So her skills are very interesting, right? Her S3 is a Dispel 1 debuff with a CR push by 25% for all allies and also an increased attack buff. And then you also have this really strong passive, Invitation to a Fantasy. Basically what it does is it allows her and the unit in the front to actually use a soul burn for free without using any souls one time. And you'll also see she gets pushed up whenever an ally soul burns. So this is very good against units such as like Bellion here, right? Bellion's passive decreases the amount of souls acquired by the enemy. You know, Toggal's Ancient Book doesn't work and stuff like that, so you can't really soul burn when Bellion's alive. But with Frida on the field, what you can actually do, or not Frida on the field, but with Frida on your team, you just have a unit in the front that wants to use their soul burn skill very, very badly, despite having Bellion on the other side, and they can use it. And this is very strong because some units in this game have extremely powerful soul burns, right? The biggest unit that actually likes being played with Frida is New Moon Luna, because her S3 is one of the most broken S3s in the game, right? You just soul burn this for free against Bellion teams that are paired with, you know, all those very strong defense units such as like Navy Captain Landy, Abyssal Euphine, Genua, and stuff like that, even Emma Politis. And basically what happens is you just win the game, right? So she's a very, very strong unit when paired with New Moon Luna. Also very strong when paired with Noggle, because for the similar reason, her S3 is very strong. Not as strong as New Moon Luna's, I'd say, but still extremely, extremely powerful, just because of the fact that increasing skill cooldowns is super strong. So honestly, if you don't have either of these two units, I think that her usability goes down a lot, because you really need a unit with a super strong soul burn right now to play her with, and those two units are the only ones. A good unit to pair with her that's actually very powerful as a support unit is Flan. And that is because, you know, she has this S3 to decrease CR. She also has the CR push-up. And very, very good because you can also put her on her own artifact, which synergizes very well with her if I can actually find it. Unseen Observer. Basically, after using a non-attack skill, you'll increase CR and acquire 10 souls. So you get a ton of souls this way. When using Flan with her, you also get to push up a DPS. So basically what happens is Frida will actually put this passive on like ML Luna or Noggle, and then they'll use their S3 soul burn, and then Flan will go, and then Flan will S3 or S2, and then Flan will push up a DPS unit to clean up. That DPS unit could be something like a green Vildred, can be like a green Sid, just anything with a ton of damage that can delete units. So because of that, you know, Frida is very good paired with Noggle and New Moon Luna as openers, and then Flan as a support unit with like a huge AoE damage dealer. So that kind of makes her like a cleave unit in a sense. Very strong and aggressive fast teams. Also we have our S1 guys, powerful skill, single target attack. You'll give a CR push. The soul burn is super strong. You can use this for free, by the way, because of her passive. This also affects her as well. It is going to be an AoE dispel and barrier. Extremely, extremely good because you can make it so that she doesn't have to trigger counterattack if you don't want to, and then she also has this non-attack skill to cleanse your team of very annoying debuffs. So overall, very strong unit for aggression. Aside from those mentioned units that I said though, you're not going to really use her that often in like RTA. I think she's mostly going to be an arena offense and Guild Wars offense pick. She's very, very strong there, but outside of like arena offense, I don't know if she's that needed or required. But still, if you want to climb an arena to get your one-time rewards by climbing ranks, very good unit to do so. Also, there comes the problem with her gear. So the thing with Frida is she needs to be very fast, right? Even though she gets the CR push when an ally soul burns, it's only 20%, so you do still want to be around like 260-ish speed at the very least. And also with that, you need another unit with her to be fast. And what I mean by that is you're going to bring either Noggle or New Moon Luna. And if you do bring these 2 units with her, you need them to be fast as well, because you need this unit to go first to soul burn, and then you need Frida to go sometime after, right, to actually CR push your team up with her S3. And if you pair her with Flan as well, who's a very good unit with her, you need this Flan to be fast as well. So you can need a lot of fast units. The only unit in your 4-man team that can be slow is your AoE damage dealer, whoever that is. Whether it be a unit such as like Bloodblade Karin if you want to use her, or like a Green Vildred like I mentioned, or Sid, or whatever AoE damage dealer you actually have. So yeah, that's what I think about a mid, or not a mid, what I think about Frida. I don't know why I said a mid here. Maybe because I just saw her on my screen at the bottom of my screen here. But yeah, this is what I think about Frida. I think she's a lot stronger than people make her out to be if you pair her in like a very specific team comp, especially for arena offense. But overall, playability wise, I think in PvE she's not going to be used at all. She's pretty useless there. And in World Arena RTA, yes, you can pick her, but you need to really build a specific team comp around her. And you know, yeah, it's just hard to use her like that. And in Guild Wars defense and arena defense, she's also useless because you can't soul burn on defense teams. So I think she's a pretty niche unit. I think the fact that she's limited really boosts her up in value. But do keep in mind that Smilegate does actually have these custom group summons, so you'll be able to pull for her most likely again next year if you do miss out on her. So yeah, I think she's a pretty strong unit for Guild Wars offense and arena offense. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I think you guys can skip out on her and not miss out on too much, especially because we have some collabs coming around the corner.